Hey guys, Kyros here, and we have another Blue Protocol video for you. Now this one's going to be a little bit of sad news. Unfortunately, just to hit you with it right away, the Blue Protocol final beta test for the Japanese version was delayed. Now this is actually very critical because this will probably affect the go live date of the Japanese version and maybe the go live date of the global version. I don't think it will, but we'll talk about that briefly after we discuss what we saw on the live stream. Now, Blue Protocol got on stream and did about an 18-minute stream. Now, this one was in a completely different area. They didn't really show any gameplay. They didn't show anything like that. What they did is they sat down and really described the issues that they had. Now, going through the infographics that you see on stream, the first one you will see is this table of 200, 300, 6. Now, these are the amount of players that can actually be held in this zone. And starting from the top, you have the cities that can hold 200 people. Then you have the field that can hold 30 people, and that's per each zone. And then missions are 6, dungeons, etc. Raids are 30 people. And then there's time attacks, which are just single issues. Now, there's a lot of players that can be held in these zones. And since they're essentially doing a mega server per region, that's right, they're only going to have one server per region, where they're just going to have a ton of channels. They have to get the net code right. Otherwise, people will start to lag, and there's going to be a lot of different issues. Now, to deep dive a little bit further into the issue that actually happened, what they discovered is as they were fixing a lot of other bugs, they discovered that when you were in these zones, and they have to be able to scale these channels up and down depending on the amount of players, because since you have a mega server, you need to have tons and tons of channels. So what they determined is on the left-hand side is that when players increase, they need to increase the servers to actually accommodate for more channels to distribute the players. Now, and then on the right-hand side, as the players decreased, they actually got rid of servers and decreased the channels. Now, the problem happened at the time of increase and decrease. If you were in a party or you were in the middle of doing some sort of mission that had you group up or anything like that, and as the player count increased, especially, now it did happen on decrease too, you would have this instance, as you can see down below, where NPCs would stop talking to you, you couldn't interact with things, you were essentially stuck in a no man's land. So they determined that it was caused by the way that servers scale up and down, and the only way to fix it is to eventually go back to the code and fix that, and that would affect the network test. Now on screen, you do see kind of their methodology. They did discover a lot of mini micro bugs around the end of December. They were in the middle of fixing those bugs in the beginning of January, and that's when they discovered the actual critical bug that affected parties and servers and the implementation. Once they have investigated the scope, which was around January 10th, they had to do a postponement announcement on January 11th because they realized that it's just too critical to be able to do the test. So throughout the video, they did say a couple of nice things, that we will have a benchmark tool. They have the launcher completely done to be able to install the game. They had everything ready to go for the game to go live in spring 2023. But now that the beta test has been effectively delayed to the end of March, it's going to push back probably the go live date. Now, spring is a 3-month window, so they could still hit spring 2023. And here's the major rub, right? Is that if that gets delayed, does the global version that Amazon Games is helping to publish also get delayed? Now, I don't think it will, right? This is mainly a network test, so once they fix it on their core, it shouldn't affect any of the localization or any of the translations or any of the minor changes that Amazon Games is looking to do. If Amazon Games is smart and continues to do development and doesn't sit there and wait for the official launch and then continue development, I don't think they would do that. I think they will continue on. So I think the Japanese version will be delayed to maybe the beginning of summer 2023 for the official launch window, assuming the network test goes appropriately and they can fix it. And then the global version is still on track for the second half of 2023. But it really is on Amazon Games to see if they can actually pull this off, and they continue to work full speed ahead to make sure that the localization is correct for the official launch. Now, that's all they really said on the video. That's all I've really got for you guys. We will be playing the beta on this channel, so make sure you guys do like and subscribe if you want to see firsthand looks at the beta. We will be playing the Japanese version. I will also be playing the global version. So hopefully I see you guys out there. Take it easy, and fist bump from me to you.